Hi everybody, so here's how you do gel polish that will last at least a week. On my thumb, I'm already started buffing this off, so you're going to want to buff your surface just to make it tacky so you're able to stick the base coat on. This is also good to even out any bumps you may have on the surface of your nail. Like when you glide it over, you'll want it to be nice and even. And my nails are artificial right now, so that's why I'm going back and forth on them. So that is pretty good. Our next step is brush off any of the excess dust. Give our cuticles a quick little trim if they need it. So first step, now that everything is cleaned up and I wiped all the dust off, is you're going to want a base coat. So my base coat has definitely seen better days when it was full and we are running low. So what you want to do, you never want to start at the cuticle. That's a big no-no. So you start near the middle of your nail and bring it up and do that on your full nail. And I kind of like to shimmy it down towards my cuticle for the base coat. You apply the actual color a little bit different, but it's just so I get it in all of those ridges and cracks that I just created by buffing the surface. I want to get as much base coat in there as possible. Okay, so now we're going to nuke this and we'll be back. Okay, so I have been using this Gelin Soak Off Nail Gel. I got it off Amazon. I can't quite remember how much it is. I think for 5 colors, it's about $15. And you know what? I'm actually really liking this stuff. It's not the greatest. It's not going to be like your Gelish or your Gel-X or anything like that. But it does work. This is like a nice coffee brown. So what you're going to want to do is make sure you get as much product off your brush as possible. And then I just like to scoop a bit from the inside so I have it on one side of the brush. With that stuff on the one side of the brush, we start in the middle of the nail and bring it up. And either you can shimmy your way down like we did before with the base coat and smooth it out, or you can start smoothing it out from your cuticle. The reason we start in the middle is because you don't want to bulge up all this product at your cuticle. It is going to cause for something called flooding, and you're not going to like that. So now that that's on there like that, just give it a second. It will level itself, and then we're going to nuke it again for 60. So now we're going to go for coat number 2, the exact same way we did the first coat. Now you see how I got that little spot on there? We just kind of wipe that off. Make sure everything's smooth. Give it a minute, not even a minute, give it about 10 seconds to level itself, and then we nuke. Here's the thing, I always do 3 coats. So we are on coat number 3. And the reason I do this is just to have that extra level of pigment, because I like my color looking really bold. So we're doing it the exact same way we did the other 2 coats. We'll let it sit for about 10 seconds and then we will nuke this final coat. Last but not least, we are going to do the top coat. I like this gel polish one, also off Amazon. It's about $15 for the 15 ml bottle. It's a nice top coat. It's no wipes, and it's very shiny. Again, make sure you have most of your product off the brush. Start in the middle and just work your way around. Shimmy it around. Get it in all the spots. Make sure you get it along the edge of your nail so that prevents it from chipping. Give it about 10 seconds to just kind of settle onto your nail, and we are going to nuke it. I always like to finish off my gel nail polish with a little bit of a cuticle oil. This Sally Hansen Vitamin E cuticle oil, really nice, doesn't have any color in it, so it doesn't mess up your cuticles and stuff if you have really dry skin. Also, a really good note is wear some sunscreen. If you're worried about anything, just put some sunscreen on your hands before you start your gel manicure and you will be fine. So that's it. That's how you do the best gel nail polish. Should last you at least a week, maybe even 2. Happy nails.